obviously live and on channel John of the West, which is where you're probably watching this. I'm having a God of War adventure, and I'm going to keep my head a bit still because I've hurt my neck. Didn't need to mention that, but I thought I did. Let's try and fail fighting this Valkyrie again. Maybe I'll get lucky, but it's been a few days since I played, which means I'm out of practice. Maybe we'll try this. No, there's no reason to.
Here she comes!
Heals up. What I'm going to try and do is just...
Wait, brother!
Stick around for a while. Don't get too aggressive.
On your left!
Easier said than done. Take my chances. Totally fine. I say that.
Got that one, brother! Fight some hell! Fire, right side!
Yeah, killing things presumably helps. I know I've got another life, but it doesn't mean waste it. I can get myself back. I will res. We may come back. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about that one. Keeping myself as much health as Can't really dodge that.
Watch your back! Have you considered a tactical retreat? Left flank!
Yeah, just running around in circles.
No!
I get experience, or does that get reset? You know what? I don't want to spend an entire hour fighting this Valkyrie, so I'm just going to continue. Maybe do some side quests. But we know this is here. Let's go up. Let's move my tea a bit closer. It's already cold because I fasted before starting the episode. So I can turn my head there. I can go. I'm going to hurt a little bit. It's not so bad. Yeah, it's better than before. Yeah, I think I pinched a nerve, which sounds positively delightful. I just pinched a nerve. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know what I did to cause it. But hopefully, you know, there aren't too many reasons to move my head rapidly during this. So we have to make a mental note that there's a Valkyrie here, but here's quite often. What is our quest? I think I want to fully level up. Oh, I did. Why has that got an exclamation mark on it? Not sure. That was weird. What are our goals? Black Rune. Find the secret... What? Enter the boat. Turn to the boat. Okay, fine. Is it the big lift? I think so. Because I don't want to go to Jotunheim just yet. I want to do some side quests. But I think this is relatively easy to get back to. The Valkyries are always going to be difficult. So this 40 minutes of... I think the water's gone down again. I'm not 100% sure about that. Okay, I may have faffed with my tea, but I have backup tea. Oh, it's my speciality. Actually, that's... Oh, never mind. So I think that's our... Oh, we've got to drag it out.
Get in. I will pull.
Oh, first.
You are quiet. Are you not better?
I guess.
I know you overheard my talk with Freya. You think you understand, but you do not. Why do you say nothing?
You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you.
No, he thinks you're weak.
I know I was
because you are
never
like
what you
him.
wanted. But after all this, I thought maybe things were different.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth. The truth. I am a god, boy. From another land far from here. When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you. Boy, have you nothing to say?
Can I turn into an animal?
Can you turn to an animal? No. No, I do not think so.
Oh,
I'm a god.
I think he was
Mother
happy
knew?
with the naive answer.
She was a god too?
No. She was mortal, but she knew my true nature.
I'm a god.
Don't let it go to your head.
Why did you wait so long to tell me?
I had hoped to spare you. Being a god, it can be a lifetime of anguish and tragedy.
Yes, nut might come up and murder you.
That is the curse.
What sorts of things can I do? Can I fly? Or turn invisible? I don't feel like a god.
I do not know the reach of your godhood. But over time, you will learn.
Like God of War 4. I like that Atreus
You
is
sure I can't turn into a wolf?
You are welcome to surprise me.
the name Kratos and Atreus are similar. I'm assuming some clever person has figured out how to render that. I don't know if it's a good name, but
Is this why you hear voices sometimes? You sure you've never heard any?
Not as you do.
That's no surprise. Every god is unique.
So, maybe I won't get strong like Father, but I'll have abilities all my own?
You already do, laddie. Your faculty for language is extraordinary for one so young. Time alone will tell what else you'll become capable of.
So you knew all along?
I did, lad. But I've known more than my share of gods.
Me too, apparently.
Indeed. Right. Yeah, they did that very well.
I wonder who else knew I was a god. Freya for sure. Rock and Sindri?
They do not need to know.
Baldur! Does he know? Is that why he's after us? Do you know him from before?
The day of your mother's funeral was the first I ever saw Baldur. That is the truth.
Hey, we don't have to go right back to Tyr's vault, do we?
There we go.
I mean, we're gods. We can do whatever we want, right? What do you really feel like doing right now?
I will show you.
Yeah. That was a bit weird with that transition there. I'm guessing that was very subtle. Well, not so subtle loading screen.
Mimir, is there a story for the giant with the flaming sword?
Stuart the Brave. Of course. We've spoken so much of frost giants. It's about time we instead met the most fiery giant of all. Back when Ymir first emerged from Ginnungagap, it was Stuart who followed next. He came from Muspelheim, the fire realm, bringing heat to the young cosmos, conjuring the sun from his primordial flame. But let's come back to that flaming sword, shall we? And we'll pick this up later.
Indeed. So, I can't do anything with this one because it's not low enough. But we've got some stuff. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure the water's gone down.
There's something down there.
Let's check it out then. Make sure I got it.
Mimir, can you finish that story you started?
I can indeed. Where were we? Oh, it was about Stuart the Fire Giant, and we were just coming to his flaming sword. Stuart the Brave forged his sword of flame for one purpose alone. To burn down Asgard when Ragnarok comes at last.
Oh, yes.
His destiny is to fall at the hands of Thor and Odin, but in so doing, strike the blow that leaves their realm in ash and ruin. And from that destruction, the world can be born anew.
Ah.
Until then, alone he waits in Muspelheim, never sleeping, ever honing his fiery blade.
Well, we know how God of War 3 is going to end then.
Generous suit, who knows he lives but to his doom. All because he chooses to serve a grand cycle so much bigger than himself. To truly embrace your purpose and the patience and sacrifice it demands is to ensure your day will come.
Do you think we'll be there when that day comes?
I've seen enough of war between the gods. But you live.
Oh no, I missed the... Oh, there we go. Surtur. Was he the guy at the start of Thor Ragnarok then? That would make sense. Surtur. An ancient fire giant of Muspelheim. He forged the sword of fire and fought or will fight Thor and Odin. Prophecy says Surtur the Brave will die at Ragnarok, but will take Asgard with him. Mimir says it's part of the grand cycle of death and rebirth, and Surtur affects his fate. Did I say accepts? Whatever.
Say.
The Landsuther's mines. Doesn't look that thin, but if you say so. Jump across. Yes, I'm guessing this is made in such a way that you can reach the bits from before. In fact, I think I just got to a place that I would have been. So yeah, I can teleport all around now. I can't go everywhere, but I can go a bunch of places. Sneak.
Well, looky who decided to show. Talk to this here ring.
What? I can't hear thoughts from rings, Brock. It's talking to me! It's Andvari!
Ha! Knew it.
He says he went to the Velnder mines to observe his mistake, but then the Soul Eater attacked, so as he was being ripped apart, he cast a spell that removed his soul and put it in this ring. And then he...
What about all his stuff?
Huh?
Andvari had a workshop here with all sorts of posh doodads and ornatory tools. And one beaut of a hammer. You make mention of it still in there?
You're upsetting him.
Your point? You fellas take Andvari with you and go have a look-see.
Ooh, making more friends.
If you find his hammer, I'll whip up something real nice for you.
Whip it real good.
Hey now, don't go forgetting your entry stone.
Bonk. I mean, that was a cool transition. Deus Ex Malachite. Yeah, sure. Let's track it. Hold on.
Okay, what's good?
Ooh. So we have mythic stuff, which isn't an improvement. It's just the same. Well, that's a shame. What have I got equipped already then? We want that ember stuff. Not as good, of course, because not as good. Hang on, how do I... You know what, I'll go back, because we're comparing it to leveled up stuff. Hang on, that is better, isn't it? That's less strength though, and I kind of like my strength. Why wouldn't that be classed as an improvement? Yeah, I think I want that. Okay.
Be too careful now.
Cool. It was made with ogre teeth. Wrist isn't going to be an improvement because I've got fire wrist on. Waist. So I'm on 5, but these can be improved. So if I can find something that I like better. That's elemental damage. I think I'm gonna go for this. That's almost all my money gone right there. It says it's worse though. Let me put down my thing. But how? Because of the sockets?
Yeah, boy?
Okay, I need some hardened steel. I want that.
You again.
Yeah, we haven't left. Right, next is requires a frozen flame. Requires a chaos flame.
Make you something?
Requires some hardened steel.
Oh, you make up your mind?
This totally worth leveling up.
Now go scuff that up.
Wait. This requires lots of stuff. Flamey stuff.
Looks good.
That was stunning me, wasn't it? Never mind. Oh look, I'm wearing Surta's grip of flame. Okay, yeah, I do like that.
Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of those.
No, I mean, no one would they? Some resources. We don't want solid, we want hardened, don't we? So this is kind of useless. Eye of power. Alright, we basically can't have any of this stuff. Let's sell.
Okay, if that'll hold you for now.
All this stuff so I don't accidentally upgrade it again. Brooches. I think I want to keep the enchantments and the resurrection stone and all this stuff. I'm sure it's useful. And I'm just going to get rid of those exclamation marks.
Well, see you next time you need something.
Andvari isn't happy about us taking his stuff.
I do not care.
I'm not gonna tell him that.
You can hear Daddy. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know how difficult this is going to be, but we'll soon find out. Considering I was struggling with the stuff from before, I imagine probably too hard.
Enemies.
Let me pull those. he is.
Find your watcher!
Come here, you. Soaking. Not dying, so.
Aye, give him what for.
Andvari says this dwarf was part of his crew, that he died because of his mistakes. He sounds sad.
The ring's grief is of no importance, boy.
If you say so. There we go. And this will be our way out, I imagine. Yes.
Doesn't look like it's working. Oh, he did not like that. He's warning us not to go down there.
Stop listening to the ring, boy. It cannot be trusted.
Let's go down there. New elves. Well, these guys are stronger. Hey. Well, that was suitably brutal.
I'm ready!
Nice. Guys out. Too big. Oh yeah, they blow.
Need more time!
Fire mark. I think I may have been right. I'll double check though. Grab that. That's kind of clever. Solid steel and some scale. So yeah, my neck's been. I'm gonna keep it warm, I think. I'll keep it warmed up my neck.
Silence that ring, boy.
I don't know how!
It's fine. That's what it is. At least work with the other item. That's cool. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, it's not something he's done in his previous games. Aim. always a little bit of a letdown when I get hacked over now, even though I need it. Make sure I'm broadcasting. I think I am. That will go down. Not sure how I'm doing for rage. Full on rage. Despite all my rage, I'm doing quite well actually. I think that's the go. I'm going to go down instead. Okay, that's not bad. Cool. Oh, don't want to go through, I just want this. Makes sense that that was the way back. Obviously.
Look here.
Yes, sir. Hey, it's another treasure map.
Yay! Right, kneel before Thor. I live to serve the god of thunder, and I bury my greatest treasure where all inhabitants of Midgard should dwell, at the feet of the god of gods. So that would be a statue of Odin. Cool. Go up. Let's put my microphone slightly closer. There'll be a clunk noise. I apologise for that. I want to pick up this one. Good. So yeah, this is a transition. A loading screen, if you will.
A soul eater.
And a traveler. Guard up.
Oh, can I just... It's like he knows. It's like he knows.
Can't yet.
Right, traveller is up.
Ready.
Hit the wall right. I might use my rage on that soul eater thing.
A dead.
Dead soul eater. He is slow but very sturdy. We should dodge his horizontal swing backwards and his vertical swing sideways and attack him in the time it takes to
Soul.
recover.
What's a soul eater even doing here? What do you mean it's your fault?
Boy, ignore him.
It's sort of tough for me to ignore.
Don't know why I considered not attacking him first. Now I don't know which one's the right way. Quest. That way, so check out this way first. Also, this. Is this just the quick way back? No, it's not. It's a,
He says this chest will trigger a bunch of traps.
I see no traps.
Sounded so sure about it.
that's our quick way back. I think he's just guarding his treasure.
Here we go!
Kill him normally. Like that.
Whoa!
Okay, nice. It gives me time to drink.
No sweat.
But where are we going? Up there. Okay. Didn't mean to pick that up or whatever. I'm curious as to how God of War's going to lose all his powers, presumably right at the start of the next game. He likes doing that between games.
Andvari says his workshop is up there. But I know. Don't trust the talking ring.
Right, we can come up here this time.
Here we go!
Great work, though.
Good. Keep it up.
Occasionally I'll remember I have skills.
Almost there!
consider putting my shield up.
Found a healing stone!
Brother!
Dark Elf Lord. It's so strong and has thick armor, but leaves itself open after certain attacks. Aegir's protection. Create a small defensive zone that prevents Kratos' attacks from being interrupted and reduces the amount of damage he takes. When upgraded, it restores a small amount of health as well. I can't see where it is on him. It's worse, but I'm pretty sure I have to level it up. It does put my strength down, but I think that's fine. A whole bunch, no. Okay. Sprinting speed, resistance, blessing of cooldown on kill. I think it's a bit too late to care about luck. Let's go for cooldown. Can I level it up? Also, I should put things in these sockets. Okay, speed. Fine. That was, I don't block, so I think it's a bit pointless, but I think these stats might be more important than these stats. Fine. It will encourage me to block. Why does that have an exclamation mark on it still? Oh, whatever. Oh, it's gone now. Cool. Right. This all looks nice. What are we doing there? There's a fire over there.
Boy.
Father, please, just listen. Andvari's crew did something bad here. He's glad you destroyed his life, and he's sorry you kept trying to trick him. His hammer is just through this gate.
Just through this gate, eh? Maybe I should have kept my rage. Oh, hang on. Go open the gate, you! Lovely. Not yet. Grab that.
Look here.
Sir,
Treasure? Or a map?
okay. That's going in the journal.
The Soul Eaters. Removing an ancient soul and domesticating it as a beast of burden was surprisingly easy. They followed my every command and appeared to possess no free will, sense of self-preservation, or even hunger. Well, not until it turned Not until it turned poor Lit into ashes. Lit is a name, yes. Not even his soul remained. A lack of their own must be what drives them to immolate the souls of others. My soul eaters were an abomination. Several were sent to Muspelheim at the request of Suter. What he will use them for, I shudder to consider. Another to I can't pronounce any of these words. Motsognir at Kunensgard. That fool can burn for all I care. My immediate concern is the dwarves of the Volunda mines. I pray I'm not too late to undo my mistake. Andvari. That's his name, not Andvari.
Can we keep him?
We will talk to the blue one. This is a fine hammer.
Andvari's hammer. Epic.
Andvari says thank you.
But he said don't at first, so he should make up his mind. No, I destroyed a thing, didn't I? This thing. Oh, so that I was right to open that thing up. Because that wasn't the way back, that was a secret. Hang on, but if that was a secret, why did it even... Oh, okay. Cool.
You two find that hammer, or you too busy looting every keyhole and cranny?
Here, the alchemist's hammer. His spirit is a nuisance.
Yeah, Andvari always was an asshole. Hell of an alchemist, though. Hand him over here and I'll melt him down.
What? You're going to melt down your friend?
A trapped soul's what I need to give your reward some extra oomph. You don't want it?
Father, we can't do that. Here, you hold on to him. He's really useful, I promise.
Fine. So long as he proves his worth.
Yay! Andvari's soul, epic enchantment, very
Kid's
high
a bit of a softie, huh?
perk
Well,
activation
he'll
rate.
grow out of it.
To grant a health burst on any successful running attack. Kill. Deus ex Malachite. Cool. Andvari. Andvari wasn't very helpful at first, but something about seeing that dead soul eater in the Landsuther mines made him realise he was being kind of a jerk. I think he feels guilty because he and some other dwarves were experimenting with the ancients there, and they accidentally created soul eaters. Glad we didn't have to fight anymore. Anyway, his soul is still trapped in a ring. Brock wanted to melt him down. He can be so mean sometimes, but I convinced Father to keep him, and now he's a part of our group. Father even uses Andvari's soul as an enchantment sometimes. Must be hard being trapped in a piece of jewellery, but Andvari doesn't complain too much. I've gotten pretty good at ignoring him. See, we've got a bunch of friends now. Even the world's open. Okay, so... which one was the one I didn't care for? This one. Let's put Andvari's soul in instead. Lovely.
Let's get you squared away, then.
Okay, what do I need? A pure essence of realms. Oh, I'll keep an eye out for that.
All right, we'll scoot then.
I shall scoot. I'm gonna make my way back this way, because who knows what I may have missed. But yeah, that took me like an hour, didn't it? I was gonna call this episode The Truth, but Deus Ex Malachite It makes no sense since that's what I achieved. Come on, you. So we should be doing pretty well for leveling. Sorry, I changed my mind and then changed my mind again about punching the box. Sure, Mimi is going to story for us. Right, there's the gun. Don't worry. We're in a perfect place for one.
Ed, you are full of stories. When will you tell one that entertains?
I beg your pardon?
You just insulted me.
Yeah, I got that. So you want a corker, do you? Very well, my brothers. I'll tell you the story of Hrungnir, the brawler. The real story.
There was a huge battle, right? His shrine had him in the middle, fighting off Aesir.
A pretty story, but no. Hrungnir, you see, was born with neither head nor heart. So the giants had to complete him with stone. He was strong, to be sure, but also a perfect simpleton. Odin met him wandering in Midgard one day. Found him so amusing, so harmless, so gullible, that he invites him back to his palace in Asgard. There he gives Hrungnir his fill of mead, and goads him into all manner of boasts and antics, all for the amusement of the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our womenfolk back to Jotunheim. Then Thor shows up. And does he laugh? Oh no. Thor takes one look at the drunken stone buffoon and brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of Hrungnir in his own skull to this day. Thor is so startled by the face full of rock, he doesn't notice Hrungnir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch. And again, the roars of laughter echo through the palace halls.
That's an awful story, Mimir. Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
Let that be a lesson, my son. Truth is seldom so pretty as myth and legend.
A mighty giant made of frost and stone. Looks like he had a huge fight with Aesir and Vanir gods. He battles Thor, and it looks like they both lose. Hrungnir the brawler, head of stone, but with the mind of a child. Odin tricks him into getting drunk and rowdy at Asgard. Thor smashes his head, but he ends up crushed and everyone laughs. Aesir are the worst. Oh, I see, so Thor lost because he got crushed.
Legend.
Right, I thought I'd let you listen to the entire story, because we're about to end the episode, aren't we? Hey, that was
Were all those guys part of his crew?
Yes.
That's a tough crew.
And all were his responsibility.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Does it frighten you? Responsibility.
Oh, no. I don't think so. I mean, I think it used to, but not as much anymore.
Why is that?
Well, being out here, with you, makes me feel more grown up.
Okay, I've already been here.
Tyr's braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
Now you mention it, he wouldn't. Ah.
We've seen these runes before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
Okay. Get ready to do everything now. to run in and attack. Crap.
Hang on! You okay?
Dust of Realms. Ooh, we were on the lookout for that. Okay. Next time, we can level up his suit, I think. Hang on. One this time. Alright, we can quickly go. Where are we? We are at Niflheim Realm Tower.
Hey, if I'm a god, maybe I can fly.
No, no! Gods too must stay on the path, I promise you.
So Mimir. Seemed like maybe you know Brock and Sindri.
Or the Huldra brothers. Well, who doesn't? They're quite famous, or infamous, depending on your point of view. They crafted Mjolnir, you see. Thor's hammer, the Aesir's greatest murder weapon, the bane of giant kind.
They made Thor's hammer? I didn't think they'd like the Aesir.
Oh, I should say not. But this was long ago, and they were eager to make a name for themselves. Rather overdid it with that one, methinks.
Brock and Sindri made Thor's hammer. Mjolnir. It made their reputation, but it also seems like they can't live it down. I'm guessing we don't go here then. But I like that they just put the door there for once. Maybe because it was loaded.
Let's do it.
I guess you run around until it loads. So... interest.
What can I get you, you little fart?
Okay.
Anything else for you?
Oh, damn it. It was the talisman, wasn't it? No? I can't even see the talisman. Oh, one of them did...
Something on your mind, boy? You think what you want?
I'm on craft. I'm an idiot, sorry. Pure essence. What the hell did I just pick up then, if that wasn't a pure essence of realms?
Son? Got something else in mind?
I have no idea. Okay, that's how that should be.
Hey, whatever helps, right?
Get that super expensive resurrection stone. Right, I'm gonna let you go now. I've been John Proxy, live and on Channel John the West.
See you next, where's I see you.
Indeed. And I've been having a God of War adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.